Juan Soto, okay, he just came out and said maybe the most
damning,
and you don't say that. I don't care if you feel that. You don't say we just give up. He said it. We just give up on days like this. He's tired of it. I said this. This is not to blame Manny Machado, but everyone knows the history of Manny Machado and why he wasn't retained by the Dodgers. He didn't run out, an infield, whatever hit, and they interviewed him. The manager was pissed off about it, and he said, listen, that's not me. I'm not Johnny Hustle. I'm not that guy. But in baseball, you have to be that guy because you're going to be down 3 or 4 runs. And if you're like, let's just get on till tomorrow, that can't be your mentality in baseball. There's
100%.
Am I blaming Manny Machado? Yeah, I'm blaming Manny Machado.
It's
a loser mentality. Juan Soto, who, man, I thought was going to be a superstar. I picked the Padres to go to the World Series this year. And how wrong was I? And I believe...
It's not over yet.
I don't want to jinx
After that quote, it's over.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do, Rafa? What do you do about this team? What do you do about the leadership?
I tell you all the time, there's no leaders on that team. There's zero leadership on that team right now. The manager is obvious. Dude, when you have that much talent and you need a manager, that has to be like the Yankees. Remember the Yankees and Joe Torre? He was so good at managing the personalities.
Yeah.
Giambi and Jeter and so on, and all those guys. So all these guys are, if you look at Soto, Tatis, Machado, dude, those guys are bigger than
They're
live
superstars.
Yeah. You have three
superstars.
Three superstars. Yeah, and Bogarts. And the squad is amazing.
Yeah.
I think it starts from the top. And the GM, the owner is not going to fire the GM because look what he's done. He's put the product on the field. So if the product on the field doesn't work, well, who's the first guy up?
Coach.
Well, if we're not hitting...
That's my second biggest... He's the manager, not the coach, Jacob.
I agree, but that doesn't bother me as much. Manager doesn't bother me as much. It doesn't bother me, actually, but home base definitely 100%. But
yeah, we could tell.
No, but if you're not hitting, you go to the net. You go to the hitting coach. You try and fix that problem first. Okay, so we're not going to fire him. We get back into this race. They got back into the race, and now they've struggled the last week.
Yeah.
So, but they were back in it. So now they've struggled the last week. Well, no, it's too late to fire Bob Melvin. So you got to stick it out. But I guarantee it's too late. You have whatever 50 games left or some 40-something games or whatever. So 30-something, I don't know what it is, but you're at the we still have all of August and
the straw to me that broke the camel's back was that Monday game in the 4th game of the Dodgers-Padres series. Padres are up 5-0. 5-0 in like the 3rd or 4th inning.
Blew that game.
And the Dodgers come out and put it 8-8.
Oh, in the 4th.
And to me, the 4th inning. That was
broke the camel's back.
Yes, that was the end of it. I don't see them coming back. And by the way, if they were to make it to the playoffs, I would be afraid of them more than any other team.
Yeah, if to make the playoffs, they're what, 3.5?
They have to get hot.
Well, they're 3.5 out of that 3rd spot, so they have to get hot, but they don't have to be scorching hot. They don't have to win 11 in a row. But a 5-1 here week, a 5-2 week, a 5-1, a 4-2 week, 4-1 week, But it's like a cliche that they use, but you got to. In reality, you're only 3.5 out. It's still one game at a time.
Dude, Seattle shut them out one day this week. I mean, how do you shut that lineup out?
That's the problem. The hitting coach, you can't fire him now, I guess. It's too late to fire anyone. But at the end of the day, there's not a certified leader probably on the team.
Yeah, because I remember last year there was
Who's the best player on this Padres team?
I think it's Manny Machado.
Yes,
I think it's Manny Machado.
And that's why I'm blaming him.
I think the biggest superstar is probably Tatis, but best player is Machado.
Tatis is a superstar, and he'll probably have the most up,
Well, because even last year, remember at the end of the season last year, they got in a huge argument, him and Machado in the dugout. So obviously they've have disconnects.
Well, that ignited something. Yeah, I mean, guys have disconnects all the time. And especially in that team, because the personalities are huge.
Can I tell you another big issue on the Padres team? When they brought Bogarts in, Tatis wants to play shortstop. Tatis has come out and said, I'm doing this for the team. Tatis wants to be the shortstop.
Well,
and Zanderbar is a better shortstop. And now he's unhappy in his role.
Well, you shouldn't have taken all that money.
Come on, man. Yeah. When someone offers you that money, he didn't know that they were going to go get Bogarts.
I'm sure he knew he wasn't playing shortstop. I'm sure they didn't guarantee him that.
Dude, he's the best. He's the second best player on the team. He's shortstop. Never did he think that he was going to lose his spot at short. Come on. That is a dysfunctional issue. I fired the GM today because he didn't fire the manager. And, man, that is major issues. And Soto cannot come out. Getting back to our point, Soto cannot come out and say that in front of a camera.
No. Maybe he can. Maybe
he did.
Maybe it ignites something in them. Maybe they play better.
I feel like we've seen stupid quotes from Padres before, though.
Yeah.
And it's done nothing but just...
Yeah, it's because Manny Machado does interviews before the game on all his badass fucking spikes and cleats. And look at these, one of ones, and look at these. Like, dude, that's why, we said bang for your buck.
So you're blaming the cleats?
No, I'm blaming Manny Machado.
I'm blaming the drip?
He has crazy drip. He does have.
He should, but
he does.
Crazy drip. Crazy drip.
Did I say that? I'm 50 years old. That didn't come out right, did it?
Clip that. That's gonna get a lot of views. That's gonna get 100,000 views.
Crazy drip.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anytime you say something stupid, it gets 100,000 views.
Yeah.
50,000 views. And 3,000 comments.
Yes, that's why we have 91,000 followers right now. I say a lot of stupid shit. So that's my take on the Padres.
I'm done with those dudes until they get back in the race.
What do you bring this whole team back, Rafa?
Yeah, I fire the coach. I fire the manager. 100%.
Yeah.
If they don't make the playoffs,
they're too talented. You can't just trade that away.
No, why would you?
Yeah, it makes no sense.